My apartment burned to the ground. I had no one to call. No family, no close friends. Nobody whose couch made sense at midnight when everything you owned was ash. I still don't know why I dialed his number. I barely knew him. I'd met him on a plane. He was the kind of man you notice immediately and can't explain why. I called Tyler Durden. He didn't pick up. Then my phone rang back. That was the beginning. A lovely sofa, a decent stereo, a respectable wardrobe, clever little solutions for modern living. Everything selected carefully. Everything gone. And standing there, watching the smoke, the strangest thing happened. I didn't feel destroyed. I felt almost light. I thought about what I actually lost. Do you know what a duvet is? It's a comforter. It's a blanket. Just a blanket. Why do men like us know what a duvet is? Is this essential to our survival in the hunter-gatherer sense? No, we are consumers. Byproducts of a lifestyle obsession. Celebrity magazines. Television with 500 channels. Some stranger's name printed on our underwear. I had built an identity out of furniture, and the fire had done me a favor. Maybe it was a tragedy. Maybe I should have cried harder, but my insurance would probably cover it. And the things you own end up owning you. I called Tyler to let me stay at his place. Then he asked me for one thing in return.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
So I did. I caught him in the ear. He swung back. We stood in a parking lot bleeding and laughing, and neither of us could explain why it felt like something important had just started. That night, a small revolution began. Tyler was a night person. While the rest of the world slept, he worked. He ran a projector at a movie theater, splicing reels at the exact second one ended and the next began. He also worked banquets at the Pressman Hotel. He was a guerrilla terrorist of the food service industry. He seasoned the lobster bisque in ways I won't describe. He farted on the meringues. As for the mushroom soup, you already understand. He found a house on the edge of the city. I don't know if he owned it or was squatting. Neither surprised me. Most windows were boarded up. The front door had been kicked in and never fixed. The stairs felt ready to collapse under your weight. Every time it rained, we killed the power. Nothing in the house worked properly. Turning on one light meant another went dark somewhere else. No neighbors, just warehouses, a paper mill, and the damp hamster cage smell of wood chips. By the end of the first month, I didn't miss television. I didn't mind the warm refrigerator. I didn't think about my condo, or my Scandinavian furniture, or my insurance claim. After fighting, everything else lost volume. Problems that used to feel urgent became background noise. You could deal with anything. More men started showing up on Saturday nights. That surprised us both. Tyler and I thought we were alone in feeling this. We were wrong. We were not alone at all. One night he asked who I'd most want to fight. I said my boss, probably. He said his father. I said I knew mine, but barely. He left when I was 6. Moved to another city, started a new family. Did it again 6 years later, setting up franchises of himself. His dad never went to college, so it was real important that he go. That sounds familiar. So he graduated. He call him up long distance and say, "Dad, now what?" He says, "Get a job." Same here. Now I'm 25. Make my yearly call again. "Dad, now what?" He says, "I don't know. Get married." We can't get married. We're 30-year-old boys. We're a generation of men raised by women. I'm wondering if another woman is really the answer we need. We were finding something out on those Saturday nights. Something that had been sitting on the tip of everyone's tongue for years. Something that lived right under the surface of every quiet, polite, efficient Monday morning. Tyler and I just made it visible. We gave it a name.
Welcome to Fight Club.